This is lesson 22, I believe, in your coach book, and this is on circle graphs or pie charts. So the first problem, we had an example of a YouTube video. Now that example only works for some of the problems, so I'm going to walk you through the other problems. So pie graphs or charts and circle graphs are dealt with percentages, and I'm not going to make you do them by hand. When you use programs like Excel, etc., or Microsoft, you can create your own. So the circle graph here shows a breakdown of the U.S. energy consumption for one calendar year. The total energy used was 98 quadrillion BTUs. That's just the unit it's in. So you just see 98. That's all you have to worry about. So we're going to use this graph to answer 1 and 2. It says how many quadrillion BTUs of energy were consumed in 2010 from the renewable energy resources. So if you look, renewable energy is 8%. I'm going to make a proportion every single time. And I'm not going to use the method that the one video showed you. You can, and that's why I put it in there, but I'm not going to do it. So if I took 8%, the video shows you to do 8, and then move it to the left, just like that Beyonce song, and then take 8% and multiply it by 98. So when we do that, you're going to get 7.84, which is A. Now, I don't always teach it that way because it depends on the question. It might change the way it's set up. So I just always make a proportion. So if I know that 8% is renewable energy, I say it's 8 over 100. And then I know that I'm trying to find how much that really is out of 98. If 98 is the total, what we see up there, then you put 98 at the bottom and you cross multiply. So 100 times x is 100x. And then 8 times 98 in our calculator is 784. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 100, and I'm going to get 7.84. Okay, number 2, in 2012, about 95 quadrillion BTUs were consumed. So now we're changing that. Assuming we have the same percentages, estimate how many BTUs were consumed in 2012. Okay. Oh, it says from coal. So if we look at coal, that's 21%. Now we could do it like the video had. Say 21% to the left, so 0.21, and then we could multiply it by 95. And we do that in our calculator. We take 0.21 times 95, and you get 19.95, which is about 20. Well, I'm going to do it this way as well. We know that coal is 21%, so 21 out of 100. And what's our 100%? 95. So we're going to cross multiply and get 100x equals 21 times 95. And that is 1995. When you divide both sides by 100, you're going to get 19.95. So your answer is 20. Okay, that's how you do the first one. So let's try the second one. It says Gina worked out a monthly expenses budget plan, and she created a circle graph shown below. Her income is $2,400 a month. So this is her budget. She has housing expenses, she has money for food, utilities, transportation, and her savings. And this is other expenses. Okay, it could be her phone or whatever. So her income is $2,400 a month. I'd say that's kind of normal, guys. Okay, so what percentage of Gina's income does she spend on food? So we're going to set up the same proportion again. Now, this one's done a little bit differently, not like that first video. So food is $576. That's $576 out of her total budget of $2,400 a month. We always put the percent in front, so I know it's going to be 100 here, and they want to know what percent. So let's cross multiply. 2400x equals 57600. Divide both sides by 2400. And that's 24. That's about 24%. So she spends 24% on food. Oh boy. Okay. If Gina's monthly income decreases by 200, so now we have 2400, subtract 200, that's 2200 a month. And she still wants the same percentage of her income to go to savings. Well, we don't know what percentage of her income was savings. How much will she contribute to savings? All right. So we want the same percentage. And what would that amount be? Well, we have to figure out how much savings was. So we know savings used to be 240 out of 2400. When we do that in our calculator, when we actually divide, we will get 0.1, which is 10%. So we know it was 10%. And then we cross multiply to get 100x equals 2200. Divide both sides by 100. And you're going to get 22. 0. Forgot a 0 here. So it's going to be $220. So this was like the little video I showed you, super easy. You could do it this way or use a proportion. I just use a proportion every time to keep it consistent. Always know your 100% goes in the bottom. Whatever your 100% is goes in the bottom, and whatever you're trying to find.